Hi there, it's Tuesday. We're going to go through all of the top deals at CVS and Walgreens this week. We've got a new 2-week ad at CVS that is actually pretty great. And we're on the last week of May deals for Walgreens. So there's a little bit of urgency though for both stores. Even though we have a 2-week ad at CVS, most of our coupons are actually going to expire this weekend. It's the end of the month. So really would encourage you to head into both stores and grab the deals while you can. Next week, hopefully, we're going to have a new batch of digital coupons, meaning you could grab the deals again, or potentially we've even got some different and some new deals with those new coupons. So let's dive in to the deals, and we're going to start with Walgreens, just a short list for Walgreens, and then go through lots of new deals at CVS. So to get us started, I have a blurry picture, but it is what I took this week. So we're going to go with this week's picture for it. But Colgate Optic White, we've seen this all month long, but we do have some new coupons for it. So this week, grab 2 Colgate Optic White. There's some other participating products that are in that $4 price range. That's really what I would encourage you to grab. You'll see some others that are $5, $5.50, it just kind of keeps going up, but 4 is the cheapest that you'll find. So grab 2 of these at $4 a piece. That is $8 worth of Colgate. And you have a $2 off toothpaste and a $2 off toothbrushes digital coupon. So best deal is actually to grab 1 toothpaste and 1 toothbrush. That's $4 in coupons. So you have $8 worth of products, $4 worth of coupons, means you're going to pay $4 at the register, and you're going to get back $4 in rewards. This is completely free toothpaste after that sale and the reward back. So pretty sweet to start with on free toothpaste. Now we have a huge toothpaste deal at CVS as well this week, so you may not need all of the toothpaste that is out there, but if you're a Walgreens shopper in particular, this is a good one to grab. I will mention those $2 off Colgate coupons. They've been with us for a couple of weeks. So if you used them last week, you do not have new Colgate coupons to use this week. So don't want anyone to be disappointed, but they are hanging around and they do make for a pretty good deal this week. We also have a pretty fun deal on kids toothpaste, which is not a common one that we see included and really doesn't even need coupons. So for the cheapest item here, I would encourage you to get just the Kids Crest Cavity Protection Toothpaste. In my store, it's $2.49. Now, if your kids really need Spider-Man, you're going to pay 50 cents more for that. But this guy at $2.49, buy 2 of them, you're going to get back $4 in rewards. That makes this toothpaste 49 cents after the rewards. There's no coupons here. Every Crest coupon that we have excludes kids' toothpaste, which is why we rarely see deals on it. But if your kids love it, or if you're like my father-in-law and you just really love bubblegum toothpaste, this is your moment. It's 49 cents. Obviously, that is based on your store's price for this. So a tip here is you can use the online system and see what online prices are. You cannot do this in a pickup order. You won't get those register rewards, except now that I say that, some of our Walgreens deals for this week do have a Walgreens cash on them. I'm not sure if this kids one is included or not. So you can check it online. There is another Crest deal. There's a few Crest deals this week that is giving Walgreens cash. That Colgate deal I just mentioned, if you want to put that in a pickup order, it's giving Walgreens cash online versus a register reward. So double check this one. I did not already look it up for you guys. Maybe someone can and let us know. But that's pretty sweet, guys. 49-cent kids toothpaste, no coupons needed. Also included in this is the Burt's Bees. So if you'd like to step up, you can. It is not 49 cents, but we have a $1.50 Ibotta offer specifically on Burt's Bees Kids toothpaste. So if you decide to step up to the Burt's Bees, you're going to have that extra savings. You're going to save $3.50 off of each tube after the Ibotta and the reward back. In the end, you're paying $1.19 a piece for Burt's Bees Kids toothpaste, which is a pretty great price. This is also a great way to get fluoride free. None of the Crest Kids is fluoride free. So if you're looking for that, step up to the Burt's Bees and use that Ibotta offer. Oh, and hello, Nina and Emily. Nina, there are gift card deals. I would really focus on the gift card deals that are running at CVS this week rather than the ones at Walgreens, and we're going to get there. There's a lot that's included at CVS this week. So our Head & Shoulders price, I always look for it to be $3 or less, and it is right at $3 this week. So grab 2 Head & Shoulders. They're $6 at the lowest price. You will see bigger bottles, and the Clinical and the Bear are more expensive. So stick with the $6 price. Grab 2 of them. That's $12 worth of Head & Shoulders. You've got a $3 digital coupon, and you're going to get back a $3 reward when you buy 2. So in the end, you are paying $3 a bottle for Head & Shoulders. It's the best price we have this week, and it is a go-to price. That's the point we're looking for. Sometimes we beat it, but anytime you're at $3 or less is a great time to grab Head & Shoulders. Our best hair care deal this week, though, is on Garnier Fructis, and specifically at Walgreens. So Walgreens has Garnier Fructis. I'm guessing my internet's struggling here, so I'm hoping that you guys aren't going to lose me. It's not wanting to focus in on this picture, which gives me a hint here. But Garnier Fructis is on sale 2 for $8, and when you buy 2, you're going to get $3 back in rewards, and you have a $3 digital coupon. So that's $6 in savings on an $8 purchase. In the end, you're paying $1 a bottle for Garnier Fructis. So simple deal. It's one of the best prices we see for Garnier Fructis. We do have a deal on this at CVS, but the CVS price comes out to $1.79. So Walgreens is winning here on hair care. Oh, and also included, I almost forgot, is Garnier Whole Blends. So same deal, different coupon. So you actually could grab both of these if you wanted. However, do not put them in the same order or the same purchase. It will only print one register award. It considers these the same sale. So you have a coupon specifically for the Fructis and another coupon for the Whole Blends. Just split these up into 2 transactions. You're going to end up walking out with 4 bottles of shampoo and conditioner, $1 a piece in the end with both of those deals and both of those coupons. Just, again, make sure you buy them as separate deals. And good morning, Bridget and Cheryl and Nina. I felt like I should bring my coffee in here too. I never go live at 9 a.m., but I decided it wouldn't be like a coffee corner, but I'm glad to have so many of you join me at a very not normal time for us. It's also a very rainy day here, so we're going to hit the road in a little bit and drive a couple of hours to tour college. That's why I'm on so early and at a random time, so I'm glad that so many of you could join me. We've got a good price on razors this week. So Gillette razors, you're going to get a $5 reward when you buy 2 Gillette or Venus razors, and you're going to find them on sale starting at $9.99. That should be your focus. Focus on those cheapest ones. That's like life goal here. So I want you to grab one of each brand. I want a women's razor and a men's razor because we've got a $3 off coupon on each one, but I can only use it one time. So grab one of this Gillette Venus at $9.99. And my picture is not super great because they stuck a big old sticker right there, but you'll find Gillette Skin Guard also $9.99. And the difference between this one and this one is that the $9.99 option doesn't have an extra cartridge. It's okay. You're saving $3. We get so many razor deals. You do not need to focus on the refills. Just get the razor. So both of those, $9.99 a piece. You're going to get back $5 in rewards when you buy 2, and you've got a $3 off Walgreens digital coupon on each one of them. So you're going to end up saving $5.50 off of each razor, or making these $4.49 a piece. This is a great deal to remind you if you're getting those point boosters that are printing at the register, or you find one as a digital coupon in your account. This is basically a $20 purchase, guys. So if you're getting that coupon that prints, and for me, it always is about a $7 in Walgreens cash with any $35 purchase, Well, this is a $20 purchase. So you are so far along in that deal. And that $7 reward is going to make that price even better for both of those razors. A reminder here, this has been a month-long deal, but it is ending. So kind of that, can't remind you enough. But there's been a fun deal on eye care and ear care products this month. When you buy 2, you're going to get $5 in rewards. This is specifically printing as $5 off of your next eye and ear purchase. So just to warn you on that. But it makes for some really great prices. They're all buy one, get one 50% off. This is only on the Walgreens house brand items. But as an example here, you could grab this Walgreens contact solution, $3.99 for the first box, $1.99 for the second box, means you're paying basically $5.98 for both of them and getting back $5 in rewards. That makes these guys 98 cents a piece. There's lots of ways that you can use that $5 off eye and ear coupon. You could turn around and use it on another deal even. But just to remind you that deal is ending. I've used mine on some Debrox like earwax removal and some Swimmer's eardrops. It's a good time to grab those. Walgreens has a house brand on them. So just to, give you some ideas if you're wanting to ponder how to use that deal. Okay, Emily, I know this is off topic, but why do BOGO deals only apply in Florida, but half off in other states? Also, why do Publix ads? Let's go there for a second, Emily. So off topic question for Publix specifically. Publix has always run a true BOGO in Florida. Not really sure why. It is not a Florida policy. It is just how they've always run it. I think some of Publix's Florida rules that are different are because that's where they started. And Publix is very much a store that does not like to move people's cheese. So if that is what you got used to, that is what Publix continues. So they have always run it that way. They're going to continue to do it, basically. So we have a true BOGO in Florida, and we do have a different ad start. Some of that probably is related to the newspapers at the time used to have a food section that specifically came out on Thursdays. And so Publix had a Thursday ad start. They continue that in the Florida section because this allows them actually to stagger their trucks and deliveries by not having the entire system go live with a sale on the same day. They can kind of have a plan for their trucks and maximize their time. So I get why they keep it that way. There's one other piece that's missing for Florida folks, so you may not want to hear it, but everywhere outside of Florida also has a senior day, and Florida has never had a senior day. So on Wednesdays, outside of Florida, you get 5% off of your total in groceries if you're over the age of 55. Inside of Florida, I've always joked, but it's probably true, it would probably bankrupt Florida. So those are your big differences between Florida and the rest of the Publix store system. But those BOGOs, they still work for you. You can still use 2 coupons on them. And many times a true BOGO actually makes for a better deal versus a half price. I know there's a lot of times that maybe you only have a coupon for one, and so you want to grab one. But there are moments when you have a buy one, get one coupon and your buy one, get one sale makes both of them free, where up here in my world, it's going to make a half price one free and I still owe the half price on the other. So there are pros and cons for both. Okay, we'll jump back into drugstores. So fun deal on Gain this week. And really this deal beats the deals that we've been seeing on Tide, Bounce, Downy. This one's entirely on Gain, but the reason it's the better deal is that Walgreens has given us $1.50 digital coupons on every participating product. So with Gain products, grab one of each to make this deal work. And when I say $1.50 coupons, you've got $1.50 off Gain rinse, $1.50 off Gain laundry detergent, Gain flings, in wash boosters. I want you to go to town on your Gain products. Grab 4 Gain products. And I only included 2 pictures, but grab 4 products, one of each. Load each of their digital coupons And now at the register, you're saving $6 in coupons, getting back $5 in rewards. That's $11 in savings. Mathematically, guys, that means 2 of these products are completely free. They're $5.49 a piece, and you're saving $11. So this is like a buy 2, get 2 on Gain products. You're going to end up paying $2.74 a piece for each of these products that you're grabbing. And that is the lowest price that we have seen, period, on P&G laundry products. So if you love Gain, this is your week. It is a great price to stock up on those items. A couple of our favorite complete home deals are going on this week. So we've got complete home compostable. I cannot say that word. I know the word, but it just won't come to my brain. But I guess I'm saying it right. 50% off on these plates in the end. This does include some other products. It just wasn't tagged in my store fully, but you will find them also on the bowls and some of the other eco-friendly products that they have. And then our favorite deal is back on the bags. Buy 1 at $2.79, get 2 for free. You can mix and match these. And I do want to point out, you'll notice that the regular price is $3.49. That's not how the sale rings up. Even if I grab 3 of these freezer gallon size bags, they're still $2.79. 1 at $2.79, 2 are free. So it makes them 93 cents a box. And it is the best price you will find on plastic bags. And Michelle, yes, senior day, over 55, and you don't really have to present an ID. You can just say, I'm a senior, and they're pretty good about it. They don't like to ask if you're on the verge, but you got some quick Walgreens clearance, and then we're going to switch over to CVS. There's a lot in the household section this week. So light bulbs, extension cords, but also these candles, guys. So a lot of the Walgreens candles are 50% off. These are perfect to tuck away as thank you gifts, housewarming gifts, putting them in a basket type setting, Christmas presents, stockings. I don't know how long you want to hold on to them, but they're all 50% off, and there's a lot of choices for them. Also, check out the hair appliance section. These are basically 75% off, and there were a couple of items that were included here. They're now $11, regularly $40, and just don't want you to miss it. So to keep moving, we're going to talk CVS now, and we'll start with Nina's gift cards because that's really where you always want to start in CVS. With gift card deals, I cannot use any extra care bucks to pay for them. I cannot use a gift card either. Someone asked about that because CVS has been running this CVS gift card deal now for the last probably 4 weeks. You're going to have to pay for this in cash. That's just or credit card, but that's the way that gift cards work. So grab one $50 gift card or break this out across multiple brands, but buy $50 worth of gift cards, get $10 back in rewards. That's a 20% savings. It's definitely a deal that you should start with. And CVS gift cards are included yet again. I'm loving this, and I really hope it's a new trend. I did not grab this deal again. I'm still working on the $100 gift card that we had a couple of weeks ago and probably will be for a few months. I literally used 48 cents of it this week, so I'm a big spender, but there were some great deals. So it'll be a while until I grab another one, but I encourage anyone that does not have a CVS gift card already, this is a really fun way to play the deals. You've got a $50 gift card. After this deal, you have $10 in reward. So start going with that $10 reward. See, what can I buy? How far can I stretch this $50 gift card? I think you're going to realize that it is going to make you better and better and better at playing the CVS game. So I encourage you to grab these deals. Now, if you don't want the gift card, that's fine. There's a lot of other participating gift cards this week. Fandango, Panera Bread, Bath and Body Works. I tried to just take pictures of all of them. Domino's. We've also got some apps that are included. That Candy Crush Saga just keeps coming in as a gift card. But lots of options, and you can break those across multiple brands if you want to. There's also a really fun deal on Hallmark cards this week, and you're going to have to do some searching to find them, but there are $2 Hallmark cards. So this week, when you grab 3 Hallmark cards, you're going to get $5 back in extra care bucks. Check your CVS store coupons. I have a store coupon for $3 off of Hallmark cards, which is pretty sweet. So if you grab 3 $2 cards, let's say, that's $6 worth of Hallmark cards. Use my $3 coupon. I'm going to pay $3 and get back $5. These Hallmark cards are a moneymaker, and a lot of folks are finding that even cheaper cards are working. The deal specifically states that the cards need to be $2 or more, but a lot of folks are finding that it's even working on the 99-cent cards. So if you want to, you really can have an easy moneymaker here, even without that store coupon. But if you've got any sort of store coupon on Hallmark, that makes this a very simple deal. You don't have to just search for those 99-cent cards. It's a fun one. It's been a really long time since we've seen this particular deal, but we used to see it a lot. So I kind of feel like it's a little old school. And if this helps any, this is literally a picture from a few years ago, but that's how long it's been since we've seen some Hallmark freebies. I did not grab this one in the store and realized after the fact that I forgot to take a picture. So there you go. Still will find those though, I promise. Now, our big, huge toothpaste deal. This week, everyone has a $10 off any $25 purchase of oral care. And when I say everyone, it should be, but I have heard a few people say they didn't find it in their accounts. This one is literally mentioned in the weekly ad. That is how widespread that $10 off digital coupon is. And there's a number of oral care deals that you can put together to equal that $25 purchase. So this is what I did. This is my purchase. But I started with this Crest deal. We have 0 coupons for Crest. So you're just going to grab the Crest toothpaste and you're going to get the reward back. But remember, we want to grab all of this together so that we can use that 10 off 25. So start here with 2 tubes of Crest toothpaste at $3.99. You're going to get back $4 in rewards because you bought 2 of them. And there's a lot of included toothpaste here. So I just took a picture of the charcoal, but you don't have to grab that one if you don't want to. 2 Crest at $3.99. 2 Colgates at $3.99. We do have a $2 off Colgate Stain Fighter digital coupon in your CVS app. So you're going to at least use a coupon here. That is basically $12.96 worth of toothpaste, just those 2 deals. So you're halfway to your oral care coupon at this point. And then I want you to grab 2 Colgate Optic White Advanced. This is going to give you a $6 reward when you buy 2, and you have a $3 digital on the Optic White Advanced. So total now, you have $5 worth of Colgate coupons and a $10 off oral care coupon for a $25 purchase. That's $15 worth of coupons. Your total due before coupons is like $30.94. So you're in a very sweet spot because you're going to save 15 with the coupons and get back 14 in rewards. In the end, you basically end up paying 94 cents. And I might have been wrong on my subtotal there. It might be $29.94. You are literally going to pay $1 for all of this Crest and Colgate products. Submit your CVS receipt to Fetch Rewards. Fetch Rewards is giving 1,000 points back on any $10 purchase of Colgate toothpaste, which you did. And now you've paid nothing for 6 tubes of Colgate toothpaste. Now, a warning on that Fetch Rewards. I had $15 in extra care bucks, so I literally spent 48 cents at the register. That is what Fetch Rewards is going to track, is your final amount spent. That's because of the way that CVS does their receipts. So in the end, once you use those extra care bucks, and I left my receipt in the dining room, so I'm like, where is it? I could show it to you, but I'm not sitting in there today. With your receipt, it literally shows the Colgate as being like a nickel a piece. So if you use extra care bucks on this purchase, that Fetch Reward isn't really going to work for you. I'm not telling you to not use your extra care bucks though. You should. That's part of the CVS game. I love using $15 in rewards and getting $14 back, walking out with having only paid 48 cents. So I missed out on 1,000 fetch points. That's not a big deal. If you don't have extra care bucks though, if you're just getting started, that Fetch Rewards is definitely going to work for you. That's another $1 back, and you should definitely submit it. So just a warning on that for anyone that's frustrated. That's kind of how they're tracking. Okay. So, and a couple folks are saying that you have a 4 off 28 on Colgate and a 3 off 15 on CVS Health. They will stack. However, the way that CVS store coupons work, and just to kind of go big screen here, it needs the total to be what it's asking for after each coupon. And you don't always know the order that the coupons are going to apply in. For me, I had a 2 off 9 in Colgate Optic White. And it didn't apply because after all of my coupons, it applied last is the only thing I can think of. And I didn't have $9 worth of Colgate Optic White at that point. So just a warning that it's better for you to go in with a plan. When you've got multiple store coupons, it's better for you to go in with a plan as if they don't apply and then be excited when they do. So let me walk you through the math on that. So if I use my 10 off 25, I buy this $30 Colgate purchase I just walked you through, 6 tubes of toothpaste. If I'm using the 10 off 25, it's probably coming off first. It's the higher value offer. So now you don't owe $28 anymore. You owe $20. And that 4 off 28 isn't going to apply. If you want the 4 off 28 to apply, you'd actually need to buy more deals. So now you're spending way more than the $30 that deal had started at. You're potentially up at the $40 so that once the $10 comes off, you still have $28 worth of Colgate. The $4 will come off. Hopefully that makes sense. But the register wants the total required to be the right total when it hits that coupon. And you don't always know the order. So stacking store coupons off of large category items can sometimes be really tricky, especially with that 4 off 28 and getting it to work right. So Lynn has a question. What if I throw in the mouthwash? And you could. So, and I have that here. Oh, and I included a picture, guys, just so you could see. But this is literally what I bought, and I switched it up. I shouldn't have. But I did. So I didn't, and that might have been what did my Colgate Optic White coupon in and made it not apply, but I actually grabbed one Colgate Total Gum Protect. But my store didn't have 2 of the Optic White Advanced, so I was just grabbing another product that was part of that $6 reward. So you can at least, I did buy it. Here's your other deal. This is what Lynn's asking. And yes, you could throw this one in too. So this is a $5 reward when you buy $15 worth of Colgate mouthwash. And we've got a few coupons here. We have a $2 digital. We have $1 printables on mouthwash. Grab 3 of them. That is a $15 purchase. Use $3 worth of coupons. This is definitely going to push you towards that 10 off 25 amount that you need as well. It just doesn't come down as cheap per item, which is why I just went toothpaste only. But if you're trying to plug in that 4 off 28 on Colgate, this would definitely do it. You don't have the Crest products in there. You've plugged in only Colgate products and potentially spent more because you've got a good, I'll just pull up a calculator so I can tell you fully. But you have 3 of these plus your 2 at $6.99 plus your 2 at $3.99. So that's $37.83 worth of Colgate. You're potentially good. That's still tricky. $37.83. You're going to use your 10 first on oral care. You don't have a choice there. It's the highest value. So your total due is now $27.83. Fingers crossed your 4 off 28 will apply. And then your other Colgate coupons that you have. So it could, or maybe you do what I did and you do grab that Colgate Total Gum Protect because this guy is actually $1 more than the Colgate White Advanced. And that would put you at that $28 mark. So if you really want to use both of them, there's a deal for you. We've gone super advanced today. Okay, one other deal, as someone mentioned, L. Rose mentioned, you have a 3 off 15 on CVS Health oral care. And there are some deals there this week. So if you don't want all of that Colgate, here's another section you could look in. CVS has some whitening products that when you buy one, you're going to get $10 back in rewards. So this is regular price $19.49 in my store. If you had the 3 off 15 in CVS Oral Care, it's going to apply. I could plug this in with the 2 $3.99 toothpastes, and I'm at a $25 purchase to be able to use that 10 off 25 as well. So there's a lot of ways that you can play this, but even without the oral care coupon, if you had the 3 off 15 on CVS Oral Care and the $10 reward, you're saving $13 off of this product. You're going to pay $6.49 in the end. So lots of oral care deals that you can grab this week. I thought I would mention it, but our CoverGirl is a pretty decent price this week. So grab $15 worth of CoverGirl, get $6 back in rewards. We do still have some digital coupons and some insert coupons for CoverGirl. We kind of see them go through every couple weeks. But right now, a lot of folks also have a $4 off CoverGirl digital coupon. So use your $4 off digital, use 2 $3 off inserts or printables on CoverGirl. That is $10 worth of CoverGirl coupons with a $6 reward. So $16 in total savings off of 3 products. This is going to make a great price on anything that you need. The cheaper products are the eye enhancers and the brow pencils, but whatever you want. $16 in savings on 3 products is still a great price. So just to not look past it if you need powder or foundation, CoverGirl is your brand this week. We've got a fun deal on soft soap. And normally with this deal, we have to buy soft soap and Irish Spring to kind of make it work. But this week, I would actually just encourage you to stick with the soft soap. So buy one, get one 40% off. When you grab 2, you're going to get $4 back in extra care bucks. And CVS has given us a $3 off 2 digital coupon that is good on Irish Spring or soft soap. So you might as well not worry about mixing up the brands and just buy 2 soft soaps. The reason for that is that soft soap's actually a little bit cheaper than the Irish Spring. So grab 2 of these, use your $3 off 2 digital coupon and your $4 reward. In the end, you're going to pay $1.77 for each of these soft soap body washes. There's a chance that you also have a CVS coupon for body wash, so you can check. I have a 3 off 15. I would not necessarily recommend using it here because that would mean buying a 3rd soft soap body wash to hit the amount that is needed. So kind of do your math and play with it. If this is a brand you love, maybe it's worthwhile. But for most of us, we're just going to stick with that 3 off 2 digital and get back the reward to make them $1.77. Really fun deal on Shea Moisture Bar Soap this week. And this is one that you wouldn't have normally put or even thought that your coupon would work here. But everyone has a $7 off 2 Shea Moisture Bath and Body coupon that does work on the bar soap. And this week, when you buy $15 worth of Shea Moisture cleansing products, you're going to get $5 back in rewards. So the bar soap's actually the perfect price for you. Grab 2 of these. They're kind of a crazy price, but we're going to take it. It works math-wise. Grab 2 of them. In my store, they're $8.19 a piece. So that is $16 and basically 40 cents for the bar soap. Perfect. It gets you the $5 reward. You can use your $7 off 2 digital coupon. So you're now saving $12 off of those 2 bars of bar soap. Or after the reward, basically paying $2 a piece, but you're not done. There's also a Fetch Rewards offer for 1,000 points back on any Shea Moisture purchase at CVS, and it is good 3 times. So you were basically paying $2, but you're getting another $1 back on each bar from Fetch Rewards. Now you have Shea Moisture bar soap for $1.19 a piece. After all of the coupons and those rewards back. And that's definitely the cheapest price that we've seen on Shea Moisture. So fun deal. It does include all of the various Shea Moisture bar soaps, but you may find that your store is getting a little low on them. So I wouldn't wait too long to grab that one. I would definitely head in if you're wanting to grab it. Another fun stacking deal is on Clairol Color Strong. So this is a new product that just came out from Clairol, and it's on the higher end compared to regular Clairol products, but we've got a lot of stacking coupons here. So Clairol Color Strong, it's $15.79 regular price. You're going to get back a $3 reward on Clairol, and you've got a number of coupons. So everyone has a $5 off digital coupon. Check your store coupons. A lot of folks also have a $2 store coupon on this as well. So that's $7 just in savings right at the register. $3 reward back. That's $10 in savings now on a $15 purchase. But you're not done. This week, there is 7,000 points back at Fetch Rewards on Clairol Color Strong. So you don't even own $7 anymore. This is a moneymaker at this point. If you don't have that store coupon, it's still a freebie. So you're going to get $7 back from Fetch. You're going to use a $5 digital. That's $12 in coupons and a $3 reward. I guess you're paying 79 cents if you don't have that additional store coupon. Either way, this is a crazy good price. So at least consider if there is a color that might work, or if you want to grab it and donate it, you could do that too. It's a good week to grab Coppertone sunscreen. So with Coppertone, we've got $2 off digital and printable coupons. Head in with a printable because you're going to need to grab 2 bottles of sunscreen here, and you want 2 coupons. Also check your store coupons. I have a CVS store coupon for $3 off $12 in Coppertone. And this week, when you buy $20 worth, you're going to get $10 back in rewards. So the go-to here is to look for these $11.99 products. That's the cheapest that you'll find. Grab 2 of them. You're at the $20 that you need for the reward, and start to use the coupon. So you've got $4 in manufacturers, hopefully also $3 in store. That's $7 in coupons, $10 reward. That's a $17 savings on this purchase. That is basically a $24 purchase. So in the end, you have Coppertone sunscreen as low as $3.49 a piece. That is a fun price. If you don't have that $3 store coupon though, you're still coming out at $4.99 a piece, which is still the best price for sunscreen in town. So don't let a lack of a store coupon hold you back on this one. If you need some sunscreen, this is still your go-to price this week. Now, I mentioned the Garnier deal at Walgreens is our winner. It's $1 a piece, but it is still a decent price at CVS, so I thought I would include it in the list. For CVS, you are going to get $3 back in rewards when you buy 2, and you also have a $3 off 2 digital coupon. They're not on sale at CVS. That is what is making the Walgreens deal better. Walgreens has them on sale 2 for $8. At CVS, they're just regular price. So in the end at CVS, after your $3 coupon and your $3 reward, you're going to pay $1.79 for Garnier Fructis. Still a decent price though. So if you're a CVS only kind of person, I would still add it to the cart. Degree deodorant, specifically the dry spray deodorant. We've got a really fun deal with rewards, coupons, and additional mobile app offers here. So Degree deodorant, as well as Dove and pretty much all of those Unilever deodorants this week, are buy one, get one 50% off. And when you buy 2, you're going to get $3 back in rewards. Everyone has a $4 off 2 digital coupon for Degree. So use your $4 off 2 digital coupon, your $3 reward. That's $7 in savings. That is the price of the one that is full price, basically. The other one is half price. So you're walking out the door already with a really great price on deodorant, but submit your receipt to Ibotta. A lot of folks have a 50-cent Ibotta offer for Degree deodorants, and you're buying 2 of them. So it's another $1 back from Ibotta on this purchase as well. In the end, if you've got that Ibotta, which hopefully you do, everyone is going to pay $1.46 for Degree Dry Spray deodorant. And that is the same price for the men's or the women's. So you can grab whatever you want there. It's just the cheapest price of all the Unilever deodorants that are included in both the sale and the coupons. But you can go with the Dove if you'd prefer Dove as well. We also have a decent price on Old Spice, which is rare in the CVS world. So Old Spice deodorant, buy two at $5.99, get back a $4 reward and get a digital coupon on Old Spice. Everyone has I'm trying to make sure I tell you right, a $4 off two coupon for dry spray, or if you want to go with the regular deodorants, which are much cheaper than the dry sprays, you've got a $6 off 3 Old Spice. So the deal only requires buying 2, but it's a $6 coupon and they cost $5.99. So you might as well throw in a third one. It is the freebie with the coupon. Grab 3 of them, use your $6 off 3 digital coupon. You're basically paying for 2 of them and getting back $4 in rewards. In the end, it makes 3 Old Spice deodorants cost $1.83 a piece. Now, obviously, the Degree deal is cheaper, but if you have an Old Spice, brand loyal person in the house, you found the deal. So that's always exciting for those particular folks, and you know who they are. Diapers. This is our better deal this week. Buy 2 Pampers diapers. On sale, 2 for $22. Get back $5 in rewards. We have a $3 digital coupon. So you're basically going to save $8 off of both packs or end up paying $7 per pack of diapers. What's really a great price, and I didn't grab a picture in my store, are the Pampers wipes. So they are also included in the sale of buy 2 and get $5 back in rewards. And we've got a $2 off 2 digital coupon on the Pampers wipes. So these aren't the little packs. These are the bigger, the 116 to 200 count packs of wipes. In the end, after that $5 reward and the $2 off 2 digital coupon, you're going to have baby wipes as low as $3.49 for those. They're basically 3 refill pack containers of baby wipes. That's a great price. This is one that I would not be surprised if it is already sold out in your store on the baby wipes. So put it in a pickup order or have it shipped. You will still get the reward. You can still use the digital coupon and you don't have to worry about your store being sold out. So I would definitely consider it if you need any baby products. That can sometimes be the way to go. And Wendy, I love it. Yes, exactly. So that Old Spice deal, tuck it away. Let's give them deodorant for Father's Day. Like, here, I bought your brand and I found a deal on it. So this week we have a buy 30 and get 10 rewards back on a whole bunch of products. So I have 2 deal ideas for you. One, just on allergy products. So Flonase this week, it's regular price. It's not on sale, but it is included in the buy 30 and get 10 deal. If you went in and you grabbed Flonase 72 count, which is the smaller pack, online it's $20.49. It's about the same price in the store. We've got a number of coupons though. Everyone has this $8 off 2 Flonase store coupon, as well as $5 off digital, printable, and insert coupons for Flonase. So head in and grab 2 of these. That's actually more than you need for the buy 30 and get 10. You're going to end up basically paying $41 after that. But use the $8 off 2 store coupon along with 2 $5 off coupons. That's $18 worth of coupons. So basically one of these just became free just with the coupons, plus a $10 reward. So $28 in savings in the end on both of these products. You're going to end up paying about $6.50 for Flonase. So really great price for Flonase. If it's a product that you use, this is a good week to grab it in CVS. And that is with that buy 30 and get 10, which is a limit of 1 per week. So if you wanted to grab the Flonase, you could grab it this week, or you could hold out, maybe hope that those coupons come back next week and grab it next week. There is another deal that I would recommend as well. So Option B, and by the way, these deals I actually added to the list on Southern Savers, as well as put all of these deals in this post on today's video. So if you head to this post, and I can actually stick this in the comments to the link, it's already there for my YouTube folks, but all the deals that we've mentioned are right there in the post. But if you head to the main CVS list on Southern Savers, you will see scenario ideas. And if you click on that, I've given you a few options. One is just the oral care deal that I mentioned and all of the coupons to use. But the other is this next deal on razors and Tide Pods of how to work this buy 30 and get 10. So to start with, I would recommend that you grab 2 Schick razors. They're on sale, buy one, get one 50% off. And everyone has manufacturer's coupons for them right now in your CVS app. So grab one women's, grab one men's. Remember that the cheaper of the 2 will be the one that is 50% off. So for me, or online right now, that is the women's razor at $11.99. The men's razor is $12.99. So that women's razor is really going to end up being $6. The men's razor is $12.99. So you're at $18.98 to be specific, but you have $6 in coupons there. And remember too, our buy 30 and get 10 is $30 before coupons. That's our goal. Doesn't matter that I'm throwing in $6 in coupons there. It will see that I bought the 30 and it's happy. I'm going to get the $10 back. So the other thing that I would recommend is Tide Pods. They're on sale for $13.49 this week. And you also have a $3 digital for that as well. So plugging in the Tide Pods with the razors puts you really at like $31, but you have $9 in coupons, a $3 coupon off of each product that you're purchasing, and a $10 reward. So after all of the coupons and the rewards, that's where we come down here and you can see the kind of the full plan. Your total due is $23.47. You're going to get back $10 in extra care bucks. And in the end, you're going to pay $4.49 a piece for each of those products. Now, this could get better. If you've got a store coupon for razors, that can plug in here. It will not mess up your total purchase. So just to, throw that out there. Also with these deals, to put these two together, since that's kind of scenarios are where we really learn how to play the CVS game well. If you're brand new, this would be a great week to literally walk in and first grab a CVS gift card. You're going to get back $10 in rewards when you buy a $50 CVS gift card. Then use your $10 reward to buy the Colgate deal. If you pay with that $10 reward, your total due is really going to be $4.94. You're going to get back $14 in rewards. Use that $14 in rewards to buy the razors and the Tide Pods. So you're going to use your $14 in rewards there. You're going to end up owing like $9 and some odd cents and getting back $10 in rewards. So in the end, you have basically spent maybe less than $15 on both of these deals, but you're walking out the door with $10 more to spend next week in the store, and you've put it all in a CVS gift card, right? So that's how we want to play the game. We want to buy items, use the rewards that we have to pay for them, get more rewards, and use those to pay for more deals. So hopefully that helps to kind of put it together a little bit there. Now, a few other things that I would add to my CVS list. So that's the end of our rewards deals, but a few other deals that are definitely worth grabbing. Post cereal, $1.99 this week. There's an Ibotta offer for $2 back when you buy 3 of them. So that is going to save you like 65 cents off of each one of them. You're going to end up with Post cereal for about $1.35, $1.40 a box in the end. There's also a good price on Kellogg's, also on sale for $1.99 this week. You've got a $1 off 2 printable coupon for Kellogg's, so grab that before you head to the store. You're going to pay $1.49 for Kellogg's. And you have a digital coupon for $3 off of 4 Kellanova products. And you might be like, what? So a couple years ago, Kellogg's actually split off all of their snacks from their cereal. I don't really know why, but they did. And so that new company is called Kellanova, and they are running a lot of digital coupons. We have that $3 off 4 coupon in pretty much every store's digital coupons right now. So Publix, Kroger, CVS, Walgreens. But it pairs in pretty sweetly with a buy one, get one sale this week on Rice Krispie treats and on Pop-Tarts. Remember, just cereals, often its own company, and Pop-Tarts are really considered a snack now. So grab 4 of these products, mix and match if you want. Use your $3 off 4 coupon. Yes, 2 of them are free, but your digital coupon will still apply. In the end, you're saving 75 cents off of each product, or really even more than that. It's a good time to grab it. You're going to end up around the $1.49 mark for Pop-Tarts and for Rice Krispie treats using that digital coupon. So lots of food this week in CVS, which is an abnormal one, but hopefully will be a fun addition. People in the house will cheer when you walk in with Rice Krispie treats. That's the goal anyway. Okay, so some questions here. Sharon says, diaper prices are so confusing with the different size packs. Is it reasonable to figure out a per diaper price that's good to use when deciding on a deal? So yes, there is, and that is actually what I would recommend. It's the best way to compare apples to apples, in a sense, on diapers, is for you to have a go-to price on what you're aiming to pay per diaper. And if it helps, the jumbo size for Pampers is at least the same size in every store. We've not gone to that craziness where there's a different size pack for CVS than there is in the grocery stores. So we can at least compare that jumbo size across stores. But that is going to help you even when you're comparing house brands to national brands, having that go-to diaper price. Now, I will confess, I've been out of diaper mode for a while. My youngest kid, she just turned 10 a couple of weeks ago. So it's kind of a big moment. Everyone in my house is double digits. When I was in diaper mode, though, I very much had a price point for each diaper. And here's the trick, Sharon. You're going to need to actually figure that out per size. So I have an old post on this, and I will go in and plug it in on the YouTube video. Since that's where you are, I'll plug it in on the Facebook side too. It'll just take me a minute to find it, but it is stocking up on diapers. So if you go and you search that, so Southern Savers, how to stock up on diapers, that's the post. And I walk you through the math of figuring out that price per size per diaper. But you do have to realize that it's going to change per size because the bigger sizes have fewer and fewer diapers in the packs, which is very frustrating. But that way you're making sure that you're not trying to still stock up on size 4s at the same price that you were getting size 1s, or you'll never buy diapers because you're just not going to hit it. So you got to be willing to adjust there if you can. In terms of a decent price, though, I typically would recommend that we aim to get those jumbo packs. They are the smallest size diapers, and the reason for that is that our coupons usually work on any package. So grabbing 2 or 3 of those jumbo packs and using coupons on every single one of them usually makes for a better price than grabbing the really big box of diapers and only being able to use 1 coupon. So more often than not, you're going to look for that jumbo pack. Right now in the in the drugstores, we're seeing jumbo packs at about $7. We have seen them as low as $5.50 in the last few months, but that was actually a rare moment. So that $6 to $7 mark is probably where I would sit for the national brands on diapers. And you will occasionally see that price point in the grocery stores as well. Publix has a pretty decent price starting on Huggies tomorrow. And also one other tip on diapers, since we're doing a little diaper moment here, make sure that when you're done, wherever you purchased your diapers, that you submit your receipt to Fetch Rewards in particular. Fetch Rewards is running the rewards program for both Huggies and Pampers. So as you purchase diapers, they're tracking you. They're giving you additional coupons. You also can opt in to those rewards programs in your Fetch Rewards app and get additional offers and additional coupons because you specifically opted in to the Pampers Rewards and the Huggies Rewards program. So definitely in diaper mode, always grab and get that additional reward back from those mobile apps. Okay. And Denise, if I have time, could I show you where to find your individual extra care bucks in the app? Yeah, so very easy one to find here. When you are pulling up your CVS account, you just want to come in. And I pulled up Walgreens there. So you want to come in on your CVS account, and under your account information, you want to click on Extra Care Savings, which ended up getting all smushed over here. So Extra Care Savings, a lot of times it'll be in that drop down over in the corner. It just kind of went big. Extra Care Savings is also where all of your coupons are going to end up. Come on. But all of my coupons are there, but all of my Extra Care bucks are there as well, right at the top. So that's where you want to look. I'm not in the app right now, but you will see the same name for it, Extra Care Savings or Savings. It'll have a little coupon symbol, but all your Extra Care bucks will be right there. And remember, if you have your Extra Care bucks loaded digitally, which most people do these days, you have 1 week to load them from the time that you earn them. So once I earn them, I do need to come in and load them, and then they're good for a month. But I have to remember to load them so that I don't lose them after the end of that week. Okay, this became like a drugstore, all sorts of things video, but hopefully this helps you guys. There's a lot of deals to grab this week in the drugstore, even if we got off on some great tangents. If you find some other deals that I missed, please send me an email. I'm always happy to add more deals to a list. Jenny@southernsavers.com, or leave me a comment on the video. And remember, you can head over to southernsavers.com. You will see every single deal that we've mentioned, every single coupon. There's actually a lot more deals in the drugstore. This is the full CVS list. If this is overwhelming, because I'm still not to the top, I know it's a long list. One little inside tip here, there we go, is to click right here. So we're on the main list, but click over here on the dollar or less items. That is just to pull the top deals over for you. It's a little less overwhelming. You can click these little boxes and pull whatever you want to a shopping list and head to the store. The goal is to make this as simple as I possibly can for you. So use that list. It's already put together, trying to make it as simple as we can. So I hope you guys have a great week in the drugstores and find some really fun deals. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.